Welcome back to another episode of the restaurant Remake here, and this is the series of Ruth Chris. So I have some filet mignon here, and I wanted to do the Ruth Chris style using the boiler. Now the oven that I have can only go up to 550 degrees, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. But of course, at Ruth Chris, they are advertising you that the steak that they're cooking is 1,800 degrees, which is really hot. So we're just gonna make another replica here in this case to see how we are doing the Ruth Chris style of the filet mignon here. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our food travel shopping channel and provide us with your like, of course, and hit the bell notification for our latest video. Okay, so I have the filet mignon here, and in this case I use the rope to tie it just because I want to give it shape when I cook the meat. So the filet mignon is very tender, as you all know, and I just want to hold its shape when I do the cooking in the oven. So first of all, we're going to give it a good seasoning. We're going to season it with salt and pepper. Okay, so make sure all sides have the pepper. Okay, so let's flip it, and we're gonna season the other side. Okay, so just wanna make sure season the side as well. Okay, so I left the filet mignon here at room temperature for at least 1 hour. So let it, just sit at room temperature for 1 hour, and it's actually, a little bit better for the meat in this case. So then there's not that of a shock of the temperature to the meat. Okay, so let's put the salt here. And finally, I am going to coat it with the olive oil. So the olive oil that I'm using is actually can withstand high temperature. So this is an olive oil that is anything it can go up to 550 degrees. So this is good. So I'm just going to drizzle some olive oil here. Let's coat it both sides. Okay. Drizzle some olive oil. And coat it both sides. Okay. Okay, so let it sit for 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to put it in an oven. In the meantime, I am preheating the oven in this case using the boiler. Make sure when you put it in the boiler, you measure the distance between your rack and your the skillet. So I'm using a cast iron skillet in this case, and you definitely want to have at least 4 inches where the steak and where you're gonna put the steak on the pan and with the top of your boiler, because you do not want to have a fire in your oven here. It is high heat, all the flame is coming up on the top, which is the effect of the boiler. So you do not want to cause any fire. So please be careful at home when you're doing this at home yourself. Okay, so the temperature for the oven is ready and the pan is hot. Remember, the pan has to go in at least 30 minutes, and you want to preheat the temperature to 550 degrees for the boiler. So now, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to drizzle some olive oil onto the pan. Give it a good. The pan is definitely hot. Okay, we're gonna give it a good sear. I'm gonna put this flat right here. So you want to put your timer on approximately 5 minutes on each side. And we're gonna go flip it, and we're gonna do the other side. Okay, so it's about time to flip it, so let's do that right now. Okay, so let's check out the internal temperature here. Okay, really hot, so let's take it out off of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it onto another plate and another pan, so then let it cool. Now we're gonna put the plates in. Now I'm gonna let the steak rest for 15 minutes, so I'm gonna cook and bake the plates for 15 minutes in 500 degrees, and we're gonna come back to it. And then we can take off the strings and then get it plated. Okay, so we're gonna chop some of the parsley here, and we're gonna garnish it with the butter plates. So we're still waiting for the plates, so we're gonna chop off the parsley. Okay, so the plates should be ready. I'm gonna take one out first. Very nice here. Put this on here. Alright, so I'm gonna put on the butter. Put some parsley on there. Okay, so butter is ready. Now we're gonna put our beautiful filet mignon steak on it. And move them around so then it's nice and buttery. Okay. Usually just like to put a little bit of butter on top here. Okay, nice and ready to serve. Okay, so when you go to the restaurant and eat your steak, you want to check the temperature if it's done correctly at your profession, whatever you order, with, let's say, medium rare. You want to cut the steak right at the center, because that is where it's going to give you that accuracy in terms of if it's cooked medium rare or medium or rare, okay? So let's cut into our steak right now. Look at this perfect medium rare steak. It is done to perfection. I just want to show you how perfect it came out. 5 minutes on each side. Look at that color. If I think this is where I deserve a like, please give me a like on the bottom. Look at this. You don't have to go to Ruth Chris. The filet mignon, I had 2 filet mignon and it cost me $27 roughly to get 2 pieces. And each piece is roughly, you know, slightly over 1 pound. Okay? So let's give it a taste. Now, another thing, when you cut your meat, you don't want to go with the grain. You want to go against the grain when you cut the meat. Okay? Now, this is also another thing. You do not want to cut on the side. Everyone go at a restaurant and cut on the side as their first cut. Oh, no, that's wrong. Because look, when you cut on the side, what happened? This becomes medium. This becomes medium. Okay? No, you should not cut on the side. You gotta cut right in the middle. I can't stress that enough. Now I'm gonna give this a taste. So juicy. It locked in the meat flavor. Well seasoned, salt and pepper. So good. Perfectly seared both top and bottom. I can taste a little char. Very good. It came out. It came out really good. I cannot give myself any more credit. Pat in the back, right? Perfect. Came out perfect. So I hope you really enjoy our video of the Ruth Chris series. Now this is the last episode that I am doing for this time for the Ruth Chris series. If you really enjoy the Ruth Chris series, please tell us what your favorite dish is, and maybe I will consider redoing those dishes as well. So we came to the end of our series, and I really hope you enjoyed this particular episode where I made the Filet Mignon Ruth Chris style. And I hope you learned something with the cook at home technique a little bit with the boiler. Please be careful with your boiler in the oven. And if you really enjoyed this video, please subscribe to us. We just started our food travel shopping channel, so it means a lot. We're trying to get to our first 100 subscribers. Please help us and subscribe to our channel. Tell your friend if you really enjoyed this video and recommend this video for them as well. Also, please hit the bell notification so that you can continue to watch our latest video, which we upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And if you want to check out the recipe that I talked about today, please check out our description box below. And be sure to follow us as well on Instagram. And be sure to follow our Facebook page as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for another great series of Restaurant Remake.